Go.
Hi, I'm David, and I report for Indybay.org, the San Francisco Bay Area Independent Media Center.
My name is Jacob. I also contribute with SF Media, Indybay.org, and I've been working with Cop Watch for the last 12 years. And, we arrived here a few days ago, and on Sunday night, it was very rainy, but we wanted to get out and get some shots of the police state and be able to document the weather coming in. And, we were just walking around. We were videotaping checkpoints. And at one point, two officers, one sheriff and one Tampa police officer, approached us and asked us for driver's licenses. I refused, and I asked if we were being detained. And
we had press passes around our neck at the time, but they said that wasn't sufficient.
So they ended up taking my press pass, and they took his ID, and they left us in the rain for about 20 minutes. However, they came back. We hadn't broken any laws. We knew that. Between the years of experience that we both have, we understand that we have the right to be in public and to videotape things in public, and especially police and checkpoints. So they came back and they told us actually that the information that they had taken down from us and our encounter would stay in a database for years, that a cop would be able to pull us over a year down the line and be able to see that the police had stopped us and they had had this interaction. And so, we were pretty concerned about that. Why we hadn't done anything wrong. This investigation didn't add up to anything. And, we were wondering how this would actually play out. Now, mind you, the police on a lot of levels have been handing out water and they've been told to be on their best behavior. But what we've been noticing is that they are definitely trying to stop people and get their information. And we saw that actually a day later with two other videographers that were detained by the Department of Homeland Security. And we went over and we documented that, and it turned out to be the same kind of thing. They were just videotaping, and the police stopped them and told them if they didn't produce ID that they could be detained for up to 72 hours. So that's kind of the stuff that we're seeing. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff where the police are really being told to be hands off and to kind of let people do what they do. At the same time, mind you, you can't get into this city right now. These cops follow you everywhere. You're being videotaped, and they corral people very quickly. So it's a real police state. But yeah, they're handing out water.
And we've seen undercovers all over as well, sitting in cars with binoculars. They were in a parking lot near Romneyville taking photos of anyone else who parked in the parking lot when they got out of their cars, including us. So it's a big part of a police state is a surveillance state, and that is definitely going on down here. They're also, I would say, in a sense, profiling people, because we've seen the police line up their bikes as they're doing to sort of corral people and making sure that they're always on all sides of any demonstration. But then if someone who seems like a normal or a non-protester or something of that sort, they're allowed to just walk through those bike lines. So there's a lot of discretion and prejudice, I believe, going on with the current police state.
But I want to emphasize, though, you have the right to videotape, and if you're actually out here in the convention, you should be documenting everything, and you should be uploading it. And we ask you, please, by all means, we're out from Oakland, California, and we've got Indybay.org, and if you want to contribute to Indybay.org/uppercase RNC 2012, and we'd love to host your work.
And one more question. Now, you guys were talking earlier about the 2008 conventions in Denver and Minneapolis, and talk about the differences there that you've seen.
Well, I mean,
I was in Denver.
Yeah, I was in the DNC.
Denver was first, I think, last time, right?
Yeah, that's true. I was in the DNC. It was a police state much like this, but there were a lot more people. I can definitely say that they have really, really practiced their show of force. They want to have 10 cops to every one person, basically. And so that's something that we're seeing out here. I mean, there's cops just everywhere. And with Denver, they definitely had the Fusion Center. They had the cameras. They had the fences and all that stuff. But, I don't know. This place, it's definitely a lot more chilling.
One of the things I was in St. Paul in 2008, and one of the biggest differences I see is that basically Tampa's a ghost town now. They scared employees and businesses to basically shut down, work remotely, don't come downtown this week. Lots of fear mongering about anarchists with IEDs, based on nothing. Let us know if you see any anarchists, getting materials for IEDs, and that type of stuff just scares people away. They've stretched the event zone, the security perimeter, to more or less include all of downtown. So right now, one thing I've been writing about is downtown Tampa is a ghost town. It's a ghost town / police state. And, the largest demonstration probably hasn't even been 500 people. I heard there was one with 1,000 in St. Pete, but we didn't make it to that. But here, 500 probably absolutely tops, which is, nobody's heard of demonstrations that small at a national political convention.
Anything else you want to say?
Just make media, make trouble.
Be out there. You have the right to.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.